Even though we are on the draw, I'm pretty happy with this draw, because with Cecil, no creature is scary early game, and this card is still, like, impressive to me. Like, this always works. Every time I play it, it's just always so good. And here we are with more lands. That's nice, that's nice. We go with Confidant, and we probably will have to draw removal for the Hydra. Of course, we would love to get it already. We cannot attack because we want to discourage them from hitting with free stuff, and of course they can landfall. The best case is double landfall, which seems to be the case, which will get it to 4, but it's not enough to attack, so we might save some life here. And when we go into the big stuff, or just shoot the sheriff, you know, we should be fine. Kinda scary situation when, like this, imagine the board without this card. It's like, yeah, we won. But with Hydra, it's, you know, dicey. Shoot the sheriff, trajectory. I mean, land. It's still something. So, do we go for an attacking? Doesn't make sense here. We don't get anything out of this. We could go double confidant to force them, so this can be 16 on the next turn. It's not enough to kill us. But we will die then from the draw. So let's go Revenant. Alright, not my favorite play, but we still draw 2 cards a turn, so I hope it will be enough. And Chocobo will have hard time going through the board. Honestly, the only part that matters in this whole board for our opponent is this one little icon. The trample, the paw. If they didn't have this, they cannot kill us with this. But here, if they scale enough, of course it can be 20, 40, 50, 60, 100 damage, and then all the Death Touchers in the world with lifelink won't help you. Oh, Bristy Bill is scary because it, you know, starts the countdown. But no land. That's massive. Alright, we need to shoot the sheriff soon. Multiples at best. Okay, we have tons of removal, guys. We have charms, we have shoot the sheriff and trajectory, so it's reasonable to expect them. We can already start attacking. We'll check their priority. Acolyte is nice but risky. I guess we could draw more. Man, can we draw more cards? Oh, the control player in me is just well and alive. So we could drop this. Worst case, we can chomp with this. They didn't have a land, so at the best. Okay, if they have double land, it's 6, 12, 24. If we block with this, we survive. And we can go with Death Toucher as well and get rid of it. I think it's okay. Bro, I'm way too greedy. But this also doesn't get countered with, you know, the Veil. We will need to keep in mind, you know, it puts the counter. And we'll go with this. Because we really want to life gain a little bit and potentially draw a card. Maybe I should attack with something on ground, but if, you know, if they predict the play, they would just not kill it, and we wouldn't get the token. Oh boy. 22. That's quite a lot. Okay, the Space Dragon. And now they fully tapped, and they have a land, but at least not the biggest one. But this is scary. This is very scary. We have Death Touchers, so with them, I hope we can, you know, do some good magic. They didn't attack, and we are still drawing more cards. But by the way, guys, we are playing a full, massive aggro deck. And look how many, we are getting to 8 cards while playing at least 1 a turn or sometimes 2. Okay, so this is a big turn. We can draw more, by the way. I think it's Revenant into shoot the sheriff. They have Veil. The last card is Veil. So we need to be kinda, you know, smart about this. If we draw another removal, that might be enough. So I'm fishing for those extra cards super hard. Because we need the right ones, and we should be fine. Okay, so it's Revenant into the first shoot the sheriff. We want to create a huge wall of those Death Touch lifelinkers. Because then they have such a hard trouble attack, you know, going through it. And we'll potentially kill the Space Dragon, so they need to Veil it. But then it's a pump to everything. We'll see, we'll see. We might be forced to go through the air. Oh, they're fully tapped. And they have land in the hand, so they want to play it after. But now they are absolutely defenseless. Well, I will go for the Hydra. I'm not as scared of the Space Dragon. Well, this is way worse than I... That was the land that was supposed to play the Veil. We caught them in exactly the one moment they weren't ready for it. And you can tell that even if you play aggro, a control deck, a control player can make a cool difference. So I think this is this. We can literally keep trading here. We get rid of the biggest problems. You know what? We are disrespecting the Chocobo. I'm sorry, the cute one. Because Bursty Bill is probably the biggest problem. Yep, see? This block was... Bro, I'm so happy with this one. I think we did so well. Well, that draw sucks. I can't be honest. I had to mulligan that one. This was really bad draw. I think with Revenants, we can try. And we'll try to hit the Bat. I'm kinda okay. Bat is pretty good on the draw because your opponent has less cards than usually. And, you know, you can take one of them, so it's very often like the last card. Cooler is fine. Very aggressive start, of course. But at least it's not permanent. We can play this. This, you can see, our opponent will make 2 plays before we start the game. That's really, really rough on the, you know, aggro decks. That's why you want to be on the play, usually with 1-drop. But they wasted first turn on Cooler, so they're not having as much as they should at this point. So do we go for the Bat? I think we do. I think we do. It also lifelink, so maybe it will buy us some time. It's super important what they have. Oh boy. So they can take the Bat, but it will take the whole turn. They can rise the past, which is super massive. We could take this. Then they play the Zealot, but they don't have great targets. I guess they can play the land, then the Rise the Past cannot be played on turn 4. I think we go for this. It's a little bit scary. But I hope it will buy us more time. We won't block so we can station. This card is not crazy relevant, but yeah, I appreciate it. But sometimes in like long games, if you can sacrifice one big creature and draw like, you know, 3-4 cards or something, it might be a game decider. So, you know, for a single tap, very rarely, I think it's a good deal. Alright, it has to be Revenant, right? We need to push them for maximum damage really quickly. And also defend at the same time, so it has to be this. Of course they have Surveil, so they prepare to Rise the Past on the next turn. That is very scary, and we need those lifelinkers. Basically we need to outpush the damage and out-heal their damage, because they're pretty good at doing both at the same time. They will attack with Zealot here, but that saves us 2 life. So don't station it always, just station it when you know that, you know, it's just free value. Blood Witch, very strong card. This is one of the pieces they needed for the big play. The other being Sephiroth. Okay. That might be Trajectory, in which case I will go for it. I want to see what's up. They will probably just sacrifice it. I think they're fishing for free damage, because there is no downside of doing this if they just want to reanimate it anyway. Well, kinda, they still need to pay life, I guess. It's not nothing. I mean, they will probably target our face. That's my guess. Alright. So far, so good. This Rise the Past is scary, but they don't have enough creatures for now to make it work, so that's why this Surveil is massive. It's basically get a free 1-drop into the board. It's just delayed for 1 turn when they play this. So really powerful ability. Okay, so they're preparing to go for this. Okay, interesting. They really want to Surveil. Okay guys, 4 mana. We probably need to go double Saboteur. That's my guess. Because we need to go for absolutely maximum damage. We could also go for 1 Confidant for extra card. It might kill us. Scary stuff. Let's swing. They're still at 15, man. It's so tanky. So how many creatures they get? Quite a few, but not enough to win the game yet. And it costs the whole mana, so they cannot play anything more. However, they will have enough blockers. They cannot attack with those, no haste. So they can block with 2, sacrifice. They need to wait. I think we go for 1 Confidant and 1 Saboteur. They can attack with Zealot. And we need to decide what will be used to block. Probably Saboteur, which means that we can station with this guy. We're trying to play it optimally, no? This will be a very hard situation. This deck is so strong, because it kills you without using board. So even if you have board advantage, even if you have like burn, they will out-heal you, out-kill you, and out-value you. So, you know. But wait, there's more? Wait, if we kill this, what happens? I mean, they need to decide about sacrificing. I'll take it. I'm not sure if they should attack with this. Like, we were preparing for it, but now, like, they need to make this decision right now, and they are not killing us. So this has to be another Rise the Past, and every creature they sacrifice is gone. And this one would even not deal damage. I think they must have Rise the Past for this play to make sense. Okay, we got a free card, that's nice. We can deal 4. This lifelink is incredible. We would be probably at 5. That means we would die on the next turn. But with those cards, we can actually hold for a very long time. We have to go Revenant into Saboteur. I think that's the play. Do I go for this? And if they have Rise the Past, it's just free. Free block for them. Do I want more cards? I think I do. Alright, let's attack like this. They can block and deny the life gain for Revenant. That's... Oh, sorry, that's not zero. My bad, my bad. I was like, this can sacrifice stuff. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. So now what we can do? We go Revenant into Saboteur. They can kill one of the Revenants and the second one stays. If that's not Rise the Past, I think we'll beat this deck. But I'm a little bit scared if what's the card. We go like... They kinda want to remove this, but it will cost a lot of mana. And we keep this guy. I guess we could go... No. We can station later. Alright, I like this turn. I like this turn. Of course, losing Bat and giving them removal is a little bit painful, but I want to push as much damage as possible. Thanks to this, we dealt 3 damage instead of, like, 0. So that's a big deal. And they still need to pay the mana. Okay, they have only 2 creatures. Cooler is probably the most annoying one, because they can sacrifice it and still, you know, do the thing. We have only Cecil. They will kill one of those creatures. They cannot kill Saboteur. They will replay Cooler probably on the same turn, but it costs them life. We have so many lifelinkers we can tank it. They're not winning unless they get Rise the Past. Like, they need this to win. They cannot win with this. On board, we are the better deck. And they will try to sacrifice, you know, this creature. This one is free, but if they go for this, this actually costs them super dearly. So if they miss Rise the Past and they lose this, they're incredibly behind. So this is basically a gamble. This one is not a gamble, it's just a free value. We're taking some, and they're life. Look, how are they at 15 still? And now they have double Cooler. Okay, they didn't go for removal, but they will go for it now. Okay, this hurts like crazy, but it's a very good card at the same time. We could even start doing cards here. Okay, I think I know. Okay, we are finally going full aggro mode here. I mean, it has to be Bloodwood, right? If they sacrifice it for Surveil, it's also really good for us, because we kinda got rid of the counter for free. And let's go. They know about the Charm. They know about Charm. We could even put it on Saboteur. They cannot kill this. This is the creature they cannot kill because they don't have a way to pay the ward. And this is interesting. We could put 2 counters. This would be 6, 10 damage or 11. No, we don't have blockers yet. nothing we can do about this part, so let's see if they block. That's where we... Oh, I mean, they cannot block it, they cannot remove this. So I guess that's fair. They can only trade against Confidant, but that's bad, because then they cannot search for the... for Rise the Past. I don't think they should block. If they block, I'm extremely happy with this. Okay, guys, this is pure gold. I think we can win this from here. Now they need to top deck the card. We could even get rid of the Blood Witch with Charm, or we can make Acolyte and create a token. Acolyte is so tempting, isn't it? I'm going for it. I think Charm is a little bit too slow. Okay, they just killed... Bro, they are full on gamble mode. This is crazy, because if they miss in next 2 draws, they are losing the game, I think. A random card, that's it, and they wasted their way to cheat cards. Okay, guys, I think we got... I'm not sure if our opponent made the best calls. I would not block with this and just try to go with coolers and sacrifice some life. You can, with Blood Witch, you can life gain. So now we need to punish them super hard. I think it's this into Cecil, because this is the most damage on the next turn, and we can use Charm later. They cannot... Well, they can attack on this turn, but we have the lifelinker, so they probably cannot go through it. Most is 4 damage. So we can tap it. I don't think it will matter, but I like getting my free stuff, you know? I can play it? No, I cannot. Yeah, not sure. It feels highlighted. I was like, I know I cannot, but it's highlighted, and I will still click it. Oh, I think it's just the effect, right? It looks like it's highlighted. I tell you, I think this was a huge gamble, and I'm not sure if it was worth. I think you could play it more patiently and get a little bit more value. We are going first, and I was just reading comments, because usually when I search for the game, I'm just, you know, alt-tabbing and reading your comments, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you enjoyed this, you know, the unkillable absolute virtue combo. It was so fun to make. Can we attack here? I think we go for the tap land. I think this is better. But we don't show it yet. I will finish in a second, but I want to focus on the game, because sometimes I make too many misplays when I talk. So it's so nice, man. It instantly like makes my day better when I read that you guys are enjoying it, and you know, you are just, wow, that was so fun and so cool. Even the links play. If you know, then you know. Okay, so we left the trajectory exactly for this. This is incredible draw. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, I want to bait this attack so hard, or this block. I don't think we will get it. Man, if they get baited into this, that would be the dream. Alright, so we have to go trajectory. We get rid of the channeler, because as we know, this is the most annoying creature. We still have a long way to go. But with Confidant, we can finally get the missing cards. We cannot block anything, so let's, you know, activate it. I mean, you can get like a second draw engine from this, and it literally is free, because like, it's not blocking anything. If you know the game well and know which decks have hasters, which can attack, you know, this type of stuff, you literally get free value from this card. Of course, you need this tapped, so sometimes it hurts. That's why we play very few. But during the game, you draw it usually, and it, you know, does something, or at least tries. And our opponent is like, why is this guy highlighting Confidant and the land? Is there some sinister combo, and I will be part of the video in a moment? Nope. We are just excited about cards. Okay, this... Okay, I think we really scared them with Confidant. I'm pretty happy about it. So we could go for Rev. Man, this is so much damage. We can try to kill them. This is so annoying. We could also go Charm. But I think Revenant is just good enough. First, let's attack and see if there's any kind of priority. I don't think there is. Good. So now Revenant prevents this from attacking, which is super annoying. Now you don't station. If you station, you will be a dummy. And we are not dummies here. Well, perfect. Thank you. Oh, it makes me so happy to see this card right now. Okay, so they will raise our whole board with this one card. And we cannot target it because, you know, because it's sheltered. I think we have to roll with this for now. I could put the counters, but then I lose removal, so I don't think it's worth it. I think we need to keep them in check with this one creature. Maybe get into stationing so we can draw some cards. And when we get below 10, this will flip, and hopefully this will give us, you know, a chunk of solid power that we need to close this game. And it will be a lifelinker, so it will be bigger than the bat. So we can push through this 1-drop with 2-drop on it. With the whole board and whole strategy and whole deck. Because it's not removable. Oh, I'm so salty about Shelter. Like, this card is so much better than it should that it's crazy. Like, if you cut one of the effects from this card, it would still be extremely meta card. Okay, this is good. This is like one huge chunky target that you want to remove. And we need to make a call. So we will go to 11, to 9, then we flip. So we can flip on the next turn, sorry. I think it's worth to kill the angel. If I draw a land, I will regret this choice potentially. We will get Revenant from this. Man, this cannot trigger. Okay, guys. This has 2 life, gain 5. They cannot. I think I'm so scared of drawing basic land from the top that I will change my play, assuming I will draw basic land from the top. Oh, it's worse. It's worse. Okay. But we can still make the same play, so I kinda take it. We could even put counters on something. It's the same effect, but better. We are losing some damage, I guess. We get it back on the next turn. Okay, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Unless they go for the fish, which is the worst decision probably. If they go for Cecil, that's the high roll. We want this. Nah, I think we just put the counters. I hope that we can cheat some value here, you know? But we won't. And we need to stack the triggers. We will get the life gain, but first we need to flip. You know what? I'm pretty happy with this play. We need to stack the triggers right. Wait. I thought we can. I guess we cannot. Alright, so that's a little bit different. Our opponent is at 8, 11 after the attack. So now it will be in huge way up to top decks, but now we have Miner that is a 4-4, which makes it much easier to go through the board like this. Double Pridemate is actually the second thing I didn't want to see, because 1, we can go around probably. 2, might grow too quickly. We will try to use this. Oh, and now we draw basic land from the... Thank you. Oh my... I'm mad at Shuffler right now. Oh, I think draws are making us lose this game right now. If we draw this on the last turn, we would just kill the bat and solve so much. Okay, it's not over. But man, they're life gaining so much here. We'll go like this. The problem is that they can literally ignore it. It's not enough damage. Only Cecil matters because it flips. 6 damage and they life gain 3. Bro, this Shelter was the game decider for the whole freaking game. But at least we have the big Cecil, you know? And now we can go for the small one as well. So that gives us a chunk of value that we desperately need. We can definitely tap this guy, because this one cannot block anyway. And now we need to make some decisions. Do we go more? No, we can just station later and sacrifice the creature. We could do it now. Wait, are we doing it now? They will be huge, so we need Death Toucher. I think we keep this guy. And we keep Fish and Cecil. Okay, I like it. Man, this is actually such a good play. We pay 2 life? Sure. What's the worst that can happen? With this we could hit Trajectory even. Do we go for the big guy? I will try to win on value here. I might be crazy, I'm going for the play, because with those draws, like normally, we will never win. Alright, this solved basically everything, or close to everything. Now we need to survive a turn. They are down to 2 cards, so not too many plays. Essence, Channeler. Might get flying, but no, not really, they cannot deal damage. This is very annoying, but not yet. They only life gain 3. They need 5 to create angels. You know what? There might be a ward, or we are maybe winning this, maybe. They will get the counter from this, which is scary. They can put it on Bat. Bro, this Bat life gain like 20 damage. Oh man, come on. We are saved for one single turn. Oh my god, I forgot about the Cecil damage. Well, that was closer than it should. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We played the land and now we are finally out of this horrifying pickle. We could get Revenant. Okay guys, with this we can do everything if we play it right. So I can pay the cost for this. I get Revenant. And it can block against those. If I attack with Cecil, is it good? I don't think we do. We will have Slasher, so okay. No. We need to pay so much for this. I think we have to roll with Cecil attack first. Do we attack with this? I mean, why wouldn't? Well... They can just block it, it's just bad. I guess it was indestructible, but they will just block it. Right, if they go for double block, we have some, you know, some place. They can put the counter as well. That's best case. That's perfect. Okay, this is actually really good for us. So I got free trade, they lost attacker, and this one counter. Oh, they're putting it on the angel that we... Oh, they want to go for this ability. And they think they will lifelink, so we need to keep 3 mana for it. Okay, I think that's good. I could go Acolyte, but then I cannot remove anything. I could even ambush this. So we use the charm, kill the bat. We get the Revenant that blocks the angel. They get the life gain, but they're losing the angel. It doesn't give any protect. Yeah. They get lifelink, and that's it. That could be the best play. Alright, I need to think. We have this game. We could also Slasher into something. Slasher into something is amazing too. Guys, final answer. I'm going with the charm. Can I win 1 million? Are you sure about this answer? Maybe the answer was Slasher into charm on the... Oh, I hate this so much. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, this is such a rough draw. This one cannot block, so I'm not sure if they realize. We can still make the play. They're not killing us yet. Okay, so finally we will finally solve this absolute nightmare bat. Yes. We will finally pay. We get it back. That's pretty cool. We pay 2. Everything perfectly planned. And now we block probably the angel because we can life gain enough from this. And then Cecil will protect us and Slasher on ground. This is the right... Bro, I think we made the best plays. This is not scary because we have Slasher, which is absolute brick in the board. And we can even go for Revenant on something if we want. Or man, we can go Acolyte. That's insane. We need to prepare for the third shelter because they are doing so well. I think we go... What is the worst they can draw? Removal. So we need 2 blockers on ground. I will go for this. I think this is good enough. Now we attack with this guy and this guy. And we reverse the game. I think we won. I think we got them. I'll be honest, this was a very cool game overall. It was so close because literally this one card made the whole game. And we still managed to beat all of it, man. Oh boy, guys, we started the game, we are already losing. Because we have to take mulligan and we are on the draw. 2 things you don't want to do. However, we have tools to get around it. So I think we keep those 2 drops. Slasher, man, I think it has to be this. But it hurts my soul because this is one of our best cards. But it's just too early for it, you know? And we want to... But Sloth, why do you play Verge in your mono black deck? I cannot wait for this comment. I get them every single time I play this. And I also get them every single time when I talk about it in the outro. Someone will ask. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh boy, Vivi. Everyone's favorite deck right now. Oh boy. I'm not in love with this play. So I think we swing because if they block, I'm happy with it. They shouldn't. Yep, especially that we also deal damage to ourselves. The problem is that this is in the graveyard, and we cannot really prevent it. I think we need to push the most damage the fastest. So we'll go Saboteur, and if they have one creature, we can just potentially ignore it and then shoot the sheriff it. So it won't be easy. I think we will lose. I'll be honest, I think we'll lose this. Like from the start of the game, it felt like we are, I checked my opening cards and it was like, yeah, I'm probably losing this one. So it's always fun. We could trade. This is so much damage. But I think we need to be the aggressor, because we are not winning the long game. This deck scales so ridiculous. I've seen some comments, like, I'm lurking around stuff. And I'll tell you in a moment, but first we probably need to swing. Oh, this will be a 3-3. I forgot about it. Which means it trades against Cecil. I think it's fine. I think it's still fine. Oh, we can just put it here. I will go risky, guys. Because that makes the block a little bit easier. So I was lurking in some comments discussing, like, the Vivi things, and I've seen a comment of this deck plays like a Pioneer deck. And it kinda hit me. It feels like this. I'm not playing the older formats, but I remember that combos in those decks are so ridiculous that they just go infinite, they kill you on turn 3, they draw the whole deck, then they counter you with 0 mana, like this type of effects. And indeed, it feels like one of those decks that just, it can also kill you with creatures, but it's not even those are leftovers. Like, this is not even the deck. And it can also kill you with double combat phase. So pretty good stuff. Do we go for this? Can we kill them even? This is probably enough. I don't remember what they target. Oh no, I forgot that you cannot check later, right? I don't think I can check. Oh, but this is untapped, so they had to target this. So this can attack twice, and then we shoot the sheriff this, and maybe play the bat? It has to be like this. I don't think we can win otherwise. And they will also attack with this. Not the best play, but I think this is what we can do. And we can also put the counter from Saboteur here, so we ignore the drawback, for a while. And, well, Cecil will hurt. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have to. We have to go to 3. If they have Vivi, they will kill us. There are so many cards that kill us, guys. So many cards. Maybe they will block. I don't think they will. This is such a juicy Leafa. Yeah. Now we flip. And there is an argument to go... Well, we will go probably for Miner. This is interesting because we can, for one turn, block the Fear of Missing Out. I guess they get another combat phase, so it's 4. We nullify it. We go to 7 and then 4. So we kinda negate the whole thing here. I think it's a good play. Maybe this is the winning play. We can kill them on the next turn probably. Especially with the Miner. Let's go this. And now the question, do we go Bat? Or shoot the Sheriff? With Bat, we can interrupt them. A little bit. But they can swing and double combat phase this. In which case we need to shoot the Sheriff. No, they can just target this. This is untapped, so it always attacks. Man, I need to think about it. Shooting the Sheriff, the Scholar, kinda solves the problem in a way. Then we just need to defend. If they have removal, I don't think they do. I don't think they have a way to remove this. I think removing this is the better play. Guys, this decision will decide who wins. This is the most important play of the game. Alright guys, I made the decision. It will be shoot the sheriff. We ignore any chance of counter spells or protection spells. Hopefully they will make the play now, so we have better information. Okay, no, okay, so they have 2 it seems. Oh, that's bad. I really counted on this. I didn't think they will have 2 removal spells for this. Well, that's bad. It's not over though. We can still win if they don't have more cards. They want to go to combat. Now we kill Fear of Missing Out so they can deal exactly 2 damage. And there are cards that will save us from this position. Soul Cardon. 4 damage. Well, this is one of the cards. Well, unfortunate, but you know, it happens. It's VV deck, it's always hard. Alright guys, so we are on the play, however we didn't hit a 1-drop, which is a little bit rough, but here I think we go Saboteur. It's such irritating card for them, because I identified our opponent as a control, as there is control probably, so I know, just don't ask me how I know. So Saboteur is super annoying because not only it takes 2 cards to discard, to kill, but also pushes so much damage, and the downside is not there. And rest in peace. Alright, I'm happy to see this card right now. So, man, I'm so tempted. Okay, this is super good. We play this because on the next turn it forces the play out of opponent and they will be at 3 or 2 mana, which means they need to answer this, which means that this can go through. We won't get the full value though. Oh, this is a little bit awkward because I kinda want this, man. I kinda want this. So if we attack, they will kill the slasher, they go to 12, but then we miss on the card. If we play this, the slasher hits, so I think it's worth it. Let's go. They really don't want us to get a card. So this is probably the play. Okay, I'll take it. Man, this is good. This is good. Because we will get the card, and that's super important in this type of matchup, so we can draw our swamp. I'll be honest, we're getting way too flooded here. Those cards needs to be creatures, so we can push the more damage. But at least we got the robot, which is kinda massive. We can play the land, I guess. Bro, we got 3 lands too many. That's bad for an aggro deck. Because you just don't have more plays later, but we will do it. We will do it. They can make 1 play. If they remove the robot, that's really bad for them. Because then they get hit by 8. I mean, this is a good card, but is it good enough? Yep. The answer is yes, it is good enough. Well, our opponent was more sure than I was. And well guys, it turns out that even if you are playing an aggro deck, you can actually have some long, super interesting games, especially with this build that has surprising amount of value with Acolyte, Charm, and Confidant. You can actually get so many free cards, and you know, this trades 2 for 1, and Cecil is always a pain, and then you get free stuff with the miners, so you have a lot of hidden value with this one. But before we go further, our absolute legend for today is Brachydicycle, and I know, my friend, that you're lurking, so I hope you enjoyed this deck, Mono Black, everyone's favorite, so this one is for you, and just huge thank you for supporting the channel and always being a bro. It's super appreciated. And yeah, about the deck, I really liked it. Yes, we have Verge. We might be talking about it in the outro, but this will be the last. If you are a veteran, you know why. I really like this type of strategy because Acolyte is probably one of the most exciting, like, aggro-ish cards from the set, especially in black colors. Like, I'm playing it more and more, and it always seems to be working. Confidant is a little bit scary, but we have lifelink from Revenant, Charm, Acolyte, and even the small Bat and Cecil in some cases. So we have actually so many things going on for us. Life gain, tons of value hidden in small creatures, while also being extremely aggressive deck. We play 4 Saboteurs, 4 Confidant, 4 Cecils. All of those cards push a lot of damage. Maybe not you, but you know, you get more fuel for the later. So then you aren't scared of removal and sweepers because you have second wave. And of course, Slasher Revenant for basically like extremely powerful 3-drop that always is relevant against every matchup. And also some dev value. This one lets you renew, which makes sense with especially like things like Acolyte, Saboteur. They are so annoying already. Saboteur is probably one of the best targets, and they probably don't have 2 flyers to block it. And of course, good old Slasher. We are not playing, you know, the Bloodletter. I think Acolyte is cooler. I've been playing with, you know, Bloodletter enough, and I'm not fan of this one-hit kill. I much rather playing longer, more interesting games, and this card gives you so much life gain, card advantage, and also creates creatures so you can surprise your opponent very often, especially if you expect they will chomp block. So, I hope you will enjoy this deck as much as I did, and Verges are here for confusion. Because you don't have a downside unless you meet links, which we did yesterday, but it's so rare that I'm not even playing around it. That's probably the only downside, or Demolition Field, but that's actually good for you, because if they spend 2 mana to kill this, they don't kill the, you know, the Void Altar. And you also, you know, get a bit mana ahead, and you don't need white mana, so it's just pure value for you. So that's the reason. If you made it until the end, now you know. And thank you to all the patrons that are supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. I hope you have a great day, because you are helping making those videos, so huge thank you from my side. And yeah, that's it for today. Tell me guys if you enjoy Mono Black. This is probably one of the coolest aggro decks. Celestia is still probably winning a little bit, but I like drawing cards, so it's a close one. It's a close one. I hope you had fun. Thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.